Hey guys, I hope you're doing great. Today we're going to learn how to import and export MySQL databases directly on the terminal. Super simple, super useful. Let's get to it. In order to follow along, you will need access to a MySQL database. As you found me and probably need to import or export a database right now, I'm assuming that this is no problem. For the purpose of demonstration, I have accessed a small Docker container from my development environment. Okay, so in your terminal you type mysql dump, then -u, followed by the username you want to use. In my case it's root, then -p, then the name of your database, in my case default, and then the greater than sign followed by the path to provide a location for MySQL dump to store the database. So in my case I'm just going to use tmp screencast.sql, and then it's going to ask me for the password, and as you can see, it is there. Let's take a look at the content of the file. As you can see, it prints out the schema and the values in plain SQL. So no big magic there. As you can see right here, it also adds drop table statements before it recreates the table, which leads to recreating all the tables that are provided in the SQL file. To prevent this, you can add the following option to the command. And asking for the password again. And as you can see right here, the drop table statements are gone. Another thing I want to show you is that you can also provide the password directly on the command line. It is not recommended, but it's still useful. So do this, you just add the password directly here, just as with the username. You just provide the password directly after the -p parameter. So in my case it's also root, username is root and password is root too. And as you can see, there's the warning that we shouldn't do this, but it worked anyway. Next we're going to look at the import. To do so, we're going to import the just exported SQL dump into a new database. For this we need a new database that we're going to create just now. So we type in mysql -u root -p root. Again, username is root and password is root for this demo container. We press enter, we are connected. So databases lists all the databases we have available in our system. We previously exported the default database, so now I'm just gonna create a new database called, let's call it Screencast. As you can see, we now have a new database in here. I'm gonna get out of here, then I'm gonna enter mysql -u root -p root, and then the database we want to import is Screencast, and then we use the lower than sign and the path to the SQL dump we just created that is going to be executed. If we now sign in again, you can see the previously empty database that we just created is now filled with tables and data. One last thing to mention, the MySQL client that we're using here also of course accepts the command to be without password, but it's gonna ask you for it in the next step if you don't provide it on the command line, which is the recommended way. Okay, I guess that's it. I hoped you had some fun. I hope it was useful, and I hope to see you in the next one.